All right, what's up, guys? So now we are in Unit 4. So you don't have your book out right now. I just need you guys to watch this, and then you should have your skinny book out. All right. So we're in. This is only for the big book, 275, but we're just looking at this right now. So what are we doing? Slope of parallel lines. So in the previous activity, which I haven't shown you yet, we took this equation and we translated it 4 units up to create this. What do we know? These lines right here, here's what we got, these two lines. And we notice they're parallel lines. And what do we know about parallel lines? Parallel lines have the same slope. All right? So two parallel lines have the same slope. So I'm going to show you guys how to make equations like that. So step one is parallel lines have the same slope. So let's write it on there. Same slope, which means m equals m. All right, so write the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line described. Bam. So we need to write an equation that is parallel to this line right here, right? So let me pull up Desmos real quick and you guys can see it. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh. All right, cool. So if I was to graph this real quick, you have y equals x plus 4. X plus 4. All right, there's my equation right there. We need a line that's parallel. Now, how do we do that? Step one is find my slope. What is my slope? For this equation right here, my slope is 1, right? There's a 1 right there, so my slope is 1. And then we find my point. This is my x1, y1. Now we're going to plug it into this formula. Y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. All right, plug it into this. We're going to do some math and solve it. So remember what we got. This will go here, right? This will go here. And lastly, my slope will go here. So let's go ahead and plug it in real quick. So we have y minus y1 is 2 equal to 1 parentheses x minus, what is my pink, x1, 2. Bam. All right. So now what we're going to do is just multiply it like we've done this before. Right, distributive property. Bam, bam. This gives me 1x minus 2. Let's bring this down, y minus 2. Lastly, get y by itself, so I'm going to do inverse operation. If I jump my line, I flip my sign. Bam, bam. So we have y is equal to 1x plus 0, or just 1x. So if I was to graph that, let's see if that line is parallel. Y is equal to 1x. Bam, that's a parallel line. All right, so I'm going to do 2 more examples, and then you guys will go to the assignment. So we'll go to this one right here. All right, so we need a line that is parallel to this equation right here. So step one is we got to find out what is my slope. Based off of this equation right here, my slope, my m, is equal to 3. Now here's me my x1. Here's my y1. All right, now we take a formula we already know. Y minus y1 is equal to m parentheses x minus x1. Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. All right, so what happens? We know, right? This is going to become my y1, so we got a negative 4. And then we know 2 negatives make a positive, so it's going to be a plus 4. Okay, and then my m is going to become 3. And then my x1 is going to become 2. Bam. All right, let's go to multiply. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times a negative 2 is going to be a negative 6. Bring this down, y plus 4. Get y by itself. If I jump my line, I flip my sign. Right, so we get y is equal to 3x. And then we say negative 6 minus 4. That's going to be a negative 10, right? Now let's see if this equation right here is perpendicular to this equation right here. Bam, bam, bam. So we can just we can actually type without the x, 3x plus 2, or without the y. And then we got 3x minus 10. Bam. 2 lines are parallel, right? They'll never touch, intersect. Bam. All right, so that is how you do it. I'll do one more real quick, and then you guys can go to your assignment. So I'll go a little faster this time. So my slope is equal to, my m is equal to this number right here, negative 2 over 5. Here's my x1, here's my y1. We want a line that goes through this specific point right there, but has this slope right here. All right, so step one is write my formula down. Y minus y1 equal to, in parentheses, x minus x1. Bam. Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. What is my y1? So we're going to have y minus a -1, but we know two negatives make a positive. My m is -2 over 5, x minus 2. All right, multiply, multiply. This can be -2 over 5x. And we multiply -2 over 5 times, so -2 over, get rid of this. -2 over 5 times a -2 will give me a, change it to a fraction. Positive 4 over 5, bam, plus 1. All right, remember, get y by itself. Drop my line down. Inverse operation, inverse operation. So now what I want to do is, can I just do that? Nope. All right, 4 divided by 5, minus 1. Change to a fraction. All right, so we got y is equal to -2 over 5x minus 1 over 5. All right, now that is how you change it. So let me show you what you guys are going to be doing next. Bam, bam, same slope and same slope. So I need you guys to go to grab that sheet, right? And you guys will be doing these problems right here on page 93 and page 94. I need you to complete these problems right here. Same thing, you need to make sure you, step one, identify what's your slope. So for like first one, your slope is going to be 4 over 5. And then this is going to be your x1, and this is your y1. Now every time you're going to be doing the same thing. This one right here is super easy, right? You're just going to do y minus y1 equal to m parentheses x minus x1. And then you're going to take these and plug it in just like I showed you. For this one right here, you need to change this to y equals mx plus b. Let's do it. Step one is if I want y by itself, I'm going to move the 5x to the other side. Right? So now I have what? Y is equal to a -5x plus 3. Now here's your slope, -5. All right? And then 3 is easy. 4, here's your slope right there. Right there's your slope. And then what is the line that's parallel to this? And 6. Remember, 6 is the same way. We're going to do minus 4x here, minus 4x here. That gives me y is equal to a -4x minus 7. So what is my slope? It's going to be a -4. That's my m right there. Oops, m. All right, plug into that formula and then come up with the parallel equation.